Greetings, fellow overtakers. Hope you all are having an amazing Thursday so far. So, before we get started and recap the week and the weekend ahead, if you are watching live, hashtag live in the comments. If you are watching the replay, hashtag replay. Once again, if you are watching through Facebook, head over to streamyard.com/Facebook, and I'll be able to see your comments. So this recording, past recordings, blog posts, and articles you can find on my website. Head over to coachryangerada.com and get the latest info there. So once again, I am doing a challenge for the year end that is starting on October 1st. Feel free to, if you're interested, feel free to join. Hashtag challenge in the comments, and I hope to support you on your journey. Once again, if you are interested in doing a 68-day challenge, starting something online, feel free to check out groovewithryan.com. Uh, get a free ebook copy, and it will give you 10 ideals to start your online journey. So definitely go check it out and get your free ebook. All right. So once again, if you are new here, feel free to subscribe or follow. Hit that bell notifications or the three dots to get updates when I go live. So all right. So without further ado, we'll be doing a quick sound check and see if we are live. All right. It's testing. Oh, all right. So we are good on Facebook and checking on YouTube. All right. So it looks like we are good. So yes, thank you for joining me. These lives are getting a little bit later and later than I want to. I'm once again, I finished my 68-day challenge, and I'm hoping to start a new challenge for habit creation, and I'm hoping to create a new habit for myself on October 1st. So I want to address sleeping for me. So at least trying to get a minimum of 6 hours on weekdays or working days. So if you guys don't know, I also work uh, graveyard shift from 4 a.m. to 10 a.m. I usually wake up around 3:30 a.m. just to get a prepare a little bit and then commute to work. So definitely, yeah, it's a tough one to adjust the back end of my sleep. The only thing I can address is adjusting when I go to sleep, and usually, in order for me to get to sleep and have 8 hours, I'm looking at going to bed around 6:30. So that is already uh, way too early, especially with kids having activities as well. So, and that's the thing. So, uh, with them going back to school, with at the same time with them uh, challenging for their green belt in Taekwondo, it kind of exposed for myself and for my calendar that I I don't have a lot of free time or a lot of room to get a lot of stuff done. So it's been a challenging experience for myself these last few days when they got back to started going back to school on Tuesday, but most importantly yesterday and today we're getting the full schedule of their 9 to 3 p.m. So yeah, and then plus yes, they are going to challenge for their green belt, and It doesn't sound it's like another belt, but it's that they already reached the top end of the class session that they are on now, right? So now that if they're getting challenged for their green belt, and now they are kind of like the new kids in the next group. So yeah, it's gonna be a new a challenge for myself, and definitely this Thursday that I'm running with the Arterix group in Metrotown. Definitely, that's not gonna happen as every Thursday. It's gonna be happening for myself when my wife is off for work. So that's the only way I'll be able to attend. That's probably once a month, give or take. That's probably the best I can think regarding when that happens. So once a month. So yeah, definitely ran with them today. I ran twice today actually. I wanted to do. I did my run that's scheduled today early in the morning, right before I get my RMT session. So even though the RMT session wasn't working on my leg area, more of my shoulder and lower back. It's just, yeah, I wanted to get it done so that, especially lower back. Yeah, I didn't want to put that much strain on it, especially if I'm trying to run a little bit harder. But yeah, I did. I just came back from a run. I was hoping to do a run walk session, but the person I was hoping to run with, Kim, is, I think she was still coming back, or she came back and has jet lag from her trip to Disneyland. So yeah, I ended up running a little bit more than I wanted to today. So luckily, I was able to just run a little bit on a slower pace, but still, I can feel a little of the little twitch here and there, trying to avoid cramping in my legs. So yeah, right now I just want to focus on just getting to the start line of the East Side 10K that usually happens in East Vancouver, around Cordova, I believe Hastings, but yeah, I think around Cordova area. And yeah, that's my primary focus right now, is just getting to the line. Once I'm at the line, the next goal is crossing the finish line. So no emphasis on pace, no target time. I just want to get to the line. I want to finish my first race that I haven't done for over 2 years. So that's all I can. That's all that I'm focused on right now. So in the meantime, it's just listening to my body, listening to my calves. Obviously, condition wise, I feel good. I just can't push my pace that much because, yeah, definitely I can feel the aches and pains and those sudden symptoms of a cramp that's about to form. So yeah, it's not fun, but at the same time, I'm just fortunate, and I'm just happy that I'm still able to run. So it's far away from. It's 2 minutes away from my running for from 5:15 pace to right now making 5:15, 5:45 pace. So yeah, definitely it's tough. So yeah, but anywho, yeah, no, this is this is not a cooking stream. But yeah, it's for this is usually a recap of the week, and hopefully planning to do 68-day challenge. That's something that for creating habits for your results. So, but anyway, yeah. So yeah, most important for me is right now is getting to the start line, and but yeah, it's really tough when you want to push yourself to get a little bit faster on your run. It's the body reminds you that no, just slow down. So, anywho, the so what's up for the upcoming future? So yes, as I am learning to get my coaching certificate for the hollow body program with Mindvalley, learning quite a bit on a lot of things on in the program. So it's been helping a lot for sure. That getting the coaching experience with my fellow classmates, it's helping for sure, and I'm looking forward to learning a little bit more while as I go along each week to the Thursday Zoom calls. It's gonna go along 4 to 6 months long. So hopefully that time I'm able to be able to get my coaching hours. If anyone's interested in getting coached, then feel free to message in the comments. But in the meantime, yeah, just learning quite a bit on trying to separate yourself from getting emotional, especially if you know you're the client that you're trying to coach, trying to help is going through a tough situation. It doesn't help, and doesn't serve them any. You won't be able to serve them if at the same time you're not in the right place, right? Because it's really it's it triggers a lot of things in you, especially if something that you've experienced personally, right? You want to try to be empathetic for the situation, and at best try to say it's I see you, and I hear what you're going through. It's best, where can we take this? How can we move forward? What actions do we need to take so that you're at least moving forward this week? So yeah, a lot of good strategies and good tips that we're learning from one of the teachers, Ajit, and Coach Fran, and Coach Lawrence, Coach Lucy. I'll just call her Lucy, and then there's another coach that's in the chat. So yeah, definitely I'm enjoying it. I'm sometimes these Zoom calls are like almost 300 people, so we're breaking out to little rooms of 3 people. It's fun. It's funny that I got into a room with 4 people. So usually in those rooms you have one coach, you have one client, and one person observing, and then hopefully and giving feedbacks on the session. So we had 2, and I was one of the observers. I was kind of playing the host to see, get a little bit of the flow, getting people a little bit talking, and yeah, so far it's good. I know that when I first did it, it was terrifying, but then I guess it's not so bad. Then we when we get in, because I mean, once again, We put a lot of stuff in our heads on that fear that we're trying to face, and then when we finally face it, uh, we overhype it, or we we make it bigger than it really is. So yeah, definitely. When the first coaching call happened, I definitely, like I said, I was terrified, and I chickened out, and then yeah, it was just been bothering me ever since, and when it came to the last week's call, then yeah, I I just I decided to just breathe, just calm down, and then just went in, and I was fortunate and lucky enough to have two wonderful classmates, coaches or future coaches to learn from, to experience from, and yeah, definitely I took that into this morning's call. And even though I wasn't coaching, even though I wasn't a client than I was last week, I was able to enjoy, experience the session, and then at the same time, give feedback on that on that coaching session. So I mean, it's tough for these ones, these little breakout rooms, because obviously building trust, building rapport doesn't happen just like that. It takes time, and us trying to build rapport, build trust within 30 to 40 minutes. And like I said, every week is new people, so you're not carrying over and following up. So this is kind of like trying to find out about the person, what they wish to overcome, and then obviously now taking the action steps that they need to start moving forward, even if it's just for that week, right? So yeah, it's not a lot of time to build that, but it does help to get the conversation moving along, and then like I said, over time, as you build connection, you keep following up, and hopefully get results for each visit. And yeah, it's magical. It's really powerful. So I'm looking forward to be officially a coach in January. So, but yeah, it's wow, it's been quite a busy day today, and at the same time, it's we got news that Queen Elizabeth passed away this morning, and I mean it wasn't a lot to mourn about, because obviously we knew of her, but we didn't know her personally or met her face to face. But obviously, the impact that she has, and especially serving for 70 years and getting into the role, I think 20 I think she was 21 when she was given the role of queen. Yeah, it was definitely you know uh, tough situation to get into, but I mean she held it pretty well, and she stayed in her role, and for those 70 years. So it'll be a sad loss, and we can just hope for the best, especially for the UK that they're united in this, and that they're able to mourn of the passing of their queen. So yeah, but I mean, like I said, it's all the work that she's done that will always be remembered and hopefully continue on uh, as part of her legacy. So yeah, today we lost a wonderful person. So, but I knew, yeah. So for the week ahead, I start my new work schedule. So it's going to be interesting how that goes. On paper, it's Tuesday to Saturday, but yeah, it's going to see how that impact of that Saturday will be. I'm already feeling the impact because my first race is on a Saturday, so I had to take a day off, and so I have to be really mindful on what races I have to sign up to, because obviously, yeah, I'll be taking away vacation days or not getting paid. Only getting paid for 4 days, but obviously, like I said, this I mean, work is work, and I enjoying my time working in my e-commerce business, and then hopefully being able to serve others in whatever journey that they wish to create habits towards the results and towards their goals. So I'm looking forward to fully be a coach and be able to help, but at the same time be able to improve my health, my overall well-being, not just physically, but most mentally and spiritually. So that's why I enjoy this program that I'm taking on. It's not just focusing on just your physical health and a little bit of your mental health, right? It's combining all three, as as a whole, and that's what I love about it. And I believe that's what's gonna help help us stick to what we wish to achieve, because you're you're coming in at an angle at all three, not just seeing it as what you say, as what you see in the mirror, what you see on the scale, the feedback you're getting from other people, right? You are doing it for yourself, you are doing it for your happiness. All right, so yeah, we'll definitely end it there. Like I said, I want to fully get into improving my sleep. So yeah, I'm hoping that October 1st I'm able to get that 6 hour sleep, so I can get the ball rolling in improving my sleep. Luckily, fortunate enough, the meditation has been helping me for the last 2 months, but obviously it's no substitute to having 6 to 8 hours sleep. So I hope to get that ball rolling on October 1st, and then yes, just make it a permanent habit uh, for the rest of my life, and hopefully get 8 hours once a lot of things start moving in the direction to help better serve my community, serve my family, my friends, and yes, once again, my community. All right, so we'll definitely end it there. If you are watching live, hashtag live in the comments. If you are watching the replay, hashtag replay. So once again, if you can see this recording, past recording, blog posts, articles, and reviews on my website. Head over to coachryangerard.com and get the latest updates there. Once again, if you are interested in joining the next 6 to 8 day challenge, which is happening on October 1st, this is the year-end challenge. We are down to the last 3 to 4 months of 2022, and yes, we lost a lot of wonderful people this year, and all we can do is continue to move forward, uh, and keep their legacy alive. So whether it's taking action or remembering them, uh, most definitely they will not be forgotten. All right, so if you are interested in starting an online journey, if that's the path that you want to take for the next 68 days and create something, a habit, and then something permanent, then check out groovewithryan.com. Get the current free ebook. It will provide you 10 ideas for you to get started online. So head over to groovewithryan.com and get the latest ebook. All right. So once again, if you are new here, once again, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to follow. Hit the bell notifications or the three dots to get updates when I go live. And yes, all your interactions, the thumbs up if you enjoy this content, or that will tell Facebook, YouTube algorithms that this content has been beneficial to you, and hopefully it will share that with people who will benefit from this. But once again, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. It keeps me going, all your comments, uh, leaving me, chatting with me, right? And it keeps me going. And as much I'm doing for my family, doing for my friends, my community, definitely I need to do it for myself and for my happiness, and most important that I'm be able to serve someone, whether it's just sharing a message, sharing an experience. All right, so thank you so much for your time. I wish you a wonderful remainder of this week. I wish you all a wonderful weekend ahead. And as always, believe in yourself and always continue to overtake your potential. All right, have a wonderful evening and take good care.